Africa Business Radio is now available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Take us everywhere. Download the app for easy access to our informative content. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Please tell us who you are.
So my name is Daniela Ria Bueta, and by coincidence, my initials are DR Bueta.
Okay.
And now, 10 years after choosing my first degree, my initials are actually Dr. Bueta.
Wow.
But when
DR Bueta.
Exactly, Dr. DR Bueta. That's what they call me on campus. But when I started studying out of matric, I loved sport and I loved biology. And I love teaching, so I decided to do a BSc in sports science. I completed that degree, and then I taught high school students.
Wow.
Grade 10, 11, and 12. Students that were, it was a sort of a special school. Students that were involved in, they didn't really understand the regular curriculum of academia.
They just had different
they were the
needs.
anger management kids, and I don't want to say drug addict kids because that sounds very rough, but the children that just needed a second chance.
Yes.
So I did that for a year, and I did biology, science, and mathematics for those children, and I decided this is what I want to do. I want to teach, but I want to teach in a more advanced field.
Okay.
So I thought, well, let's apply to some kind of medical field that I can actually teach as well. So I didn't apply to mainstream medicine because I am artsy, crafty.
Yeah.
I thought,
You can tell from your glasses.
Thank you.
You're not just
I
a
have
regular
mushrooms
doctor.
on them. Yeah. So I'm very good with my hands. I've always fixed things since I was a kid, arts and crafts. So I thought, well, what combines medicine with art, and that's dentistry.
Okay, that's a really interesting way to look at that. I would have never thought that.
Well, if you think about it, we redesign people's smiles. If someone comes to you and says, I want to be more beautiful, that's what we do. We're artists and engineers and scientists and doctors. We're the best.
Yeah.
So basically I applied for that, and by some miracle, I don't know how I got in. Studied that. I'm graduating now at the end of the year, but in my second year of dentistry, I had a patient, Mrs. Mkonazi, and she worked at a factory outside of Johannesburg. And I remember one day I was so angry with her, and I asked her, like, why do your teeth look like this?
Oh, wow.
Like, why are you this way? I'm so irritated with you. And, she explained to me that in order for her to come to our clinic, it cost her entire day wage. She didn't get paid for the day that she took off. And on top of that, she had to actually spend 300 Rand to get to us and back for the day. On top of that, she was responsible for her grandchild getting to school and back. So obviously I felt seriously bad, and that was my turning point. And that's where I decided that something needs to be done. There's a problem. There's a huge problem, and this inaccessibility to dental care in South Africa, this socio-economic gradient that exists in the healthcare of South Africa, something has to be done. Someone needs to do something about it. So obviously I thought, like, it's a huge task for me to do alone. I left it, I let it go for a year or two, but it accumulated, and I just thought to myself, if no one does something about this, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to do something about this. And that's how I ended up here.
So tell us about your business. You won. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell us what you do.
So I provide portable, practical, and affordable dental services to people that can't access dental clinics. So like Mrs. Mkonazi, who's working at a factory who couldn't get to us, I go to them.
Oh, okay.
Or mom and dad who can't get their child to the dentist, I'll go to the school.
Oh, wow.
Or I will go to mom and dad's house. Or if you have granny who's got Alzheimer's, maybe like my gran has Alzheimer's, toothache, how do you get her to the dentist? I'll go to you.
Okay.
So basically, I've made dentistry mobile in a very practical, affordable, and available manner. And that's it.
Okay, so you're a doctor, right? And
not yet. Only in 4 days' time.
You're a doctor in 4 days,
Yes.
and I'm going to assume that they don't teach you business in medical school.
Not at all.
So, why is it important for entrepreneurs to get that education about business?
Can I tell you something from the bottom of my heart?
Yes.
There are very, very few programs that not only equip you with the most beneficial, knowledgeable skills that the Innovation Hub and GAP has, but they give you something far greater, and that's a strong community.
Wow.
And I've never, ever experienced such a community than what I have through the Innovation Hub and through GAP. 50 entrepreneurs surrounding you, like involving in your business and just being there for you, our mentors, everybody collaborating. It's just, when I almost started graduating as a dentist, I thought I was the shit. You know, you think you're a doctor, you think, and when I started with the Innovation Hub, I realized, you actually know nothing.
Yeah.
You know nothing until you know people,
Yeah.
until you have a community, until you know something about something that doesn't involve you, something that involves business skills.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what career path you choose, where you decide to go,
Yeah.
you have to have business skills. Whether you want to be a nurse, whether you want to be a financial advisor, whether you want to be a doctor, chartered accountant,
Hairdresser.
an engineer, you
Yeah.
have to have business skills. And this program,
Yeah.
through GAP, through the Innovation Hub, I mean, I've been studying for 10 years, girl, and I have never learned more than what I have through this program.
Wow, that's a powerful testament.
And I've never gained more than what I have through this program, and that is a strong community.
Wow.
When I came here this afternoon, my fellow entrepreneurs, they hugged me, they greeted me, I felt supported.
Yeah.
The 2 years before that, I felt so alone.
Really?
I felt so alone. I didn't know what to do, where to go, what was going on. I briefly took Azani. She's one of my fellow entrepreneurs, and I just felt so at home.
Yeah.
And the Innovation Hub gave it to me. I'm not even saying this on a...
You're not promoting them. You're
no,
literally just
it's just
saying
this
your
is what they
experience.
gave me.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
Okay.
And it was amazing.
So you're speaking a lot about networks, right? Why are networks important for entrepreneurs?
I think networks are important for entrepreneurs because very few people have what it takes. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And not many people are doing it. So when we come together in South Africa, even if it's only 30 of us that do it, and I must say, more of those are women, but anyway. But we come together and we do that.
Yeah.
It is powerful.
It really is.
It is so powerful. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yes.
So the fact that there are 50 entrepreneurs here tonight, that says something.
Yes.
That says something.
It does.
Nobody can deny that.
Nobody can deny that.
Nobody can deny that.
So this place is called the Innovation Hub.
Yes.
What does the word innovation mean to you?
The word innovation to me, from what the Innovation Hub has provided to me, means community, knowledge, skills, determination, and I think if there were a word for it, it would be believe in yourself, man. Just do it. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was great.
Exploring the African narrative, leading the conversation, and enlightening our listeners. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.